Twitch. How's it going, guys? Hey, Sean. Hey, Pizza. Didn't think you'd be with us. I am attempting yet another different setup to try and get TikTok going, keep TikTok going with these games. So hopefully this works this morning and everyone is able to participate. If not, back to the drawing board. To the Colorado State University Flower Garden. Nice, I've never been there. I've been to CSU's campus before. I've never been to their flower garden. We used to play them in club baseball pretty regularly. Hey, MJNC. Hey, Caddy Heart. And I might have a, when was that scheduled? Monday, July 7th? I think it's July 7th. Is that a Monday? It's Monday. I might have a, I have a meeting with a potential sponsor for all of my social media activity. So we'll see. Do I always pitch or do I like to play another position? I have not pitched in close to 2 years. I just haven't really been pitching all that much. I just came up as a pitcher, growing up and in high school and in club ball and stuff. But I also play, on my team, I'm our third baseman, normally. But I can play every position on the diamond above average except for catcher and first base. First base, I'm like average. I'm not quite tall enough to play first. I'm only 6 feet tall. And then I don't know how to catch in a game. I can catch bullpens and stuff for my friends and do all that stuff, but I don't know how to catch like in a game. But everything else I can pretty much play above average. Pizza. Like in our championship game that we had in May, I played third and second the entire game, so. Hey, Lilitina. Gonna give it 4 more minutes, guys. Just connections and the 2 connections in Wordle, as always. Hey, Julia moved over. Thank you. It's a better experience, honestly, for like this, like the way it's all set up. It's better over there anyway. Like, I think even if TikTok was working correctly, the vertical framing is kind of weird. Last night I watched 2, yeah, safe travels today, Pizza Thug Puppy, definitely. Hey, LD Bogart. I'm giving some consideration and trying to making some like content specifically for YouTube outside of short form. I don't know, I'm starting to wonder if I might enjoy that format a little bit more. So gonna keep on watching some videos throughout the week, getting some ideas. All right, 2 more minutes and we'll at least show the board and give everyone another minute or 2 before we start throwing guesses on the wall. Anyone have anything fun planned today? Or anything big happening at work? I know Pizza Thug Puppy is traveling from Colorado back east. I think Julia has the day off. Ciali's redeeming some more birthday gifts, I'm assuming. Hey, Greg. Grocery shopping? Nice. Love Tuesday grocery shopping. No one else grocery shops on Tuesday. It's great. It's the best thing ever. Hey Andy, hey Sandra. We're about 60 seconds away from starting, guys. 8:25. Hey Betty. I still can't believe the Oklahoma City Thunder won a championship last night. I think that might be the greatest accomplishment in the state of Oklahoma's history, is them winning an NBA championship. I don't think the boom boom in the 90s counts as an accomplishment. Hey Eric, good morning. How's your day going so far? Welcome back, Ciali. So I'm going to try this out. We're going to see if this works. Morning, Deb. Without interfering. That's actually not bad. Twitch, you guys can see my face without the phone obstructing it. So we are going to see this morning if my Retina display is... Eric, you're good. You're enjoying your day off and off to a great day. That's awesome, man. So we'll see if things are a little bit more clear if we are playing via my phone on the Retina display instead of the Samsung monitor. Good morning, Andy. How's your day going? Hey, Marla. Good morning. I'm going to give you guys a minute or so just to take a grasp around, see if anybody gets anything, and then, start logging your guesses. If I don't see anything by 8:27, I'm going to take a shot at something that I see. And Twitch, hopefully you guys can still see my face. This kind of sort of works, I guess. We're going to really find out with Wordle. I just want to see if TikTok can see green and yellow on Wordle. That's going to be our ultimate test. Is that what you guys were thinking? Stern would be well, we have hull and we have stern. I think that's referring to a ship. Hey, Luis. It's good to see you. Heart Me goal, guys. Remember, if you haven't gotten your Heart Me's in, get those in. I'm going to start focusing on Heart Me's. I'm not really like a big asking for gifts on TikTok all the time. However, Heart Me's help all the creators, helps you join their fan club, and it's only one coin. So I'm going to start putting Heart Me's as goals over on TikTok. Give everyone a chance to get me one a day. Shell Husk Hull Pod. I do think that is the ship one. Actually, I don't think... I don't know about Husk. One away. Husk was the one I wasn't so sure about. Studio. No, it's parts of a vessel, I believe. Yep, you're right. Title, studio, director, and cast. I had director, cast, and studio. I didn't see title. That's a good one, Julia. Scene and opening credits. Hey, Tantrum. How's it going today? Good morning. I also think I'm gonna try this out. We've only had one guess, so one away. I think Husk is a part of like the tough, firm, rigid category, and I think whole. Could that be it? I don't know. Or instead of, could it be line? I'm giving this a shot because I have to know. One away. I think it's line. Unless it's round shaped things and it's not. A stern is the side of a ship. Hey, Pierce. Yeah, more guesses will be helpful. You know this one's one away. Architecture verbiage, plain line point shell. No. It was not. Wow. Strict. So we were on the right track there. We were just I was thinking at least stern was going to be the stern of a ship. Botanical coverings, whole husk, pod, and shell, and objects in a 1 to 1 dimensional space, line, plane, point space. So anything that you would use on a graph. That makes sense. I wouldn't have gotten that. And my brain was not on the right path for that. Yeah, I wish we could have more guesses. More guesses would be nice. You were right on that first one, yep. Alright, this will be easy. Hopefully. Heads of an organization. You wouldn't have gotten those, Julia. I think these are all teams in Florida. One away. One away still? What the hell? Florida college teams? What school in Florida goes by the Bulls? I know the other three. Florida Man Polytechnic University, are they the Bulls? USF? Sounds like a place that Florida man would go to college. Good morning, Alma. Not even close. I don't know what this one is. AAA baseball teams. I should have gotten that one since I used to work in AAA baseball. Last words of ESPN shows. Oh my God, Michael. Around the horn, pardon the interruption. First take. Get Up. That's their new show in the mornings. Damn it! I'm embarrassed that I actually did not get that last one. I'm embarrassed that I didn't get either of those. I know the Rough Riders, I know the Tides, I haven't heard of the Sounds or the Bats, but AAA baseball teams change their names all the fucking time. This is embarrassing. I've been watching Pardon the Interruption and Around the Horn since I was like 13 years old. It's fucking embarrassing. Today's over. I'm going to bed. Alma, will you give us our starting word this morning? I'm pissed about that. Quail. We got an I and an L. You can kind of see on TikTok that there is yellow. About as good as I can do without losing the phone. Hey, Asia. Good morning, Moxie. How's your day off to? Julia Moxie's here on TikTok, though. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Moxie. Glide? Let's give it a shot. Glide. So you can see the yellow and you can see the green if we use my Retina display. Hey, Julian, it's good to see you. Good morning. Hey, Wendy. All right, well, I got another setup, guys. I just wish the solution was more simple. This, unfortunately, is not a very simple solution. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Slice or slide. Slid. Let's go slice. It can't be slid because we don't have a D. It's not slice. Damn. What up, cupboardy? Blip, bleep, flip. Olive. No to olive. This is funny. We be trying, guys. Oh, thanks for the heart me swirls. Appreciate that. Thanks for the heart me, Julia. 2-hour bonus time to unlock. Start now. What am I starting? Yeah, sure. Elite. Boom. Great job, Ciali. Oh, thanks for the Community Fest swirls. I appreciate that. I am bonus time, you guys. What's my bonus time for Community Fest? C Points Guide. Flash goal. What does that do? It gives me bonus points, apparently. Hang on, let me go back. Yeah, this was a 5 guesser day. Woo. Hey, Larissa. This was a 5 guesser day. Before you get into your piles, oof. We are still 100%. I went tea today because I had a little bit left on my Starbucks gift card that I got from pizza. And coffee and tea are cheaper than anything else. So last night I had McDonald's for dinner. So not exciting. I apologize, I know. But yeah, I had some McDonald's. $5.80 with tax, so just trying to keep it cheap. I'm like $19 short for tonight, so I was trying to like not spend any money. You had McDonald's on Sunday and it was so good. Are you being sarcastic? Like low-key, like I have a reasonably healthy order. It's the $5 meal deal with the chicken sandwich with 4 nuggets and a small fry. And I usually get like the sweet tea or something. And then if the Dodgers won, or if the Dodgers scored more than 6 runs, I will get a free 6-piece McNugget, which I got yesterday. So yesterday, for $5.80, I got a 10-piece McNugget, a hot and spicy McChicken, and a small fry. And a drink. That is the homeless person's solution to getting fed. That is literally the homeless person's solution to being fed. You do not feel good afterwards. You feel like shit for probably 2 hours, but you're fed, it's food, and honestly, it's not like the most disgusting thing that you can get from McDonald's. Burger's obviously bad. You guys tried a new spot last night for dinner swirls. How'd that go? You love their fries. I actually cannot stand their French fries. I also watched a documentary like 7 or 8 years ago on how their fries are made, and I found out that like the farmers that like process the potatoes for McDonald's French fries wear like face masks and like latex gloves and shit. Like, yo, like I eat that. Why do your farmers gotta wear so much protection gear? Why do we have so much PPE for potato picking? So I'm like really like not a huge fan of McDonald's French fries. They also make me feel really nasty afterwards. They're like really salty and they're greasy. Everything we eat and drink is processed, so it's all good to you. So Daniele, I had not had fast food in a very long time before I was homeless. I normally cook for myself at home. I don't eat like crazy healthy. I have steaks and like spaghetti and like, you know, I have ground beef fairly regularly, red meat. But like I have healthy breakfasts. I have fairly healthy lunches. I make salads and stuff for my home and stuff. So like going from that to having McDonald's, it's been very difficult for me. It's been very, very difficult for me. I feel it in my veins. Like, think about that. I was working out 5 to 6 days a week before I was homeless. I eat McDonald's and I can feel it in my veins. I feel it, guys. That's how unhealthy McDonald's is. And I am not in shape right now. I'm 41, 42 pounds under my weight that I was at before I was homeless. And I eat McDonald's and my veins seize up. Yeah. So I cannot wait for that part of this journey to end. I'm so over it. It is incredibly challenging. And it's even wilder to think when I was in high school, I used to go grab like McDonald's and stuff because we had like 45 minutes after school ended before football practice started. So we would just walk over, grab some Mickey D's, get like 2 or 3 hot and spices. I'd down like a Dr. Pepper, a massive Dr. Pepper. And then I go to football practice and I'd be fine. Just thinking about doing that routine right now is making me feel not good. You got a whole Pinterest page. Yeah. I'm not like a cook like that. I just like, I don't know, it's easier to cook than it is to go out and get something to eat, in my opinion. You're cooking dinner tonight? Nice. What are you making tonight, Swirls? Hey, Sheriff. Or Sharif. It's been a minute since you cooked. I think the secret to cooking, it isn't like being like a master chef or anything. It's not knowing how to make like dozens and dozens of immaculate recipes and having them readily available off the tip of your fingers. I think what makes you a good cook is you know how to make a good 5 to 6 meals on a fairly regular basis, and you can deliver. If spaghetti is one of those meals, congratulations. You were a good cook. There's nothing the matter with spaghetti. Yeah. Yeah, same, Julia. I meal prep. I don't do it as much as I used to because I need to eat a lot of food to put on muscle. I do, even in my 30s, I have a fairly fast metabolism. So when I get back into the gym, I'm going to be up to about 5 to 6 meals a day. 2 full meals and 4 like smaller size meals every single day. And 2 of them will be prepped. So on Sundays when I make Roxy's food, I will also make a snack and a lunch for myself for meal prep for the whole week. However, Julia, you may not know this. Meal prepping is not cost effective. That is a myth. There are ways to make meal prepping more cost effective. However, it is a myth that making yourself 7 to 8 meals all at once saves you any money. It actually doesn't. It can eliminate food waste, but it is not more financially beneficial and cost saving efficient to. But yeah, I love meal prepping. I usually make like a solid like buffalo chicken with like some brown rice and like some cilantro, and then I like to do like cheese and crackers and stuff, and with like some almonds and stuff, and I'll just keep those. I used to have these little like 3 square like containers, and I would just On Sundays, just make all my meals and all my snacks in there and just throw them in my fridge. Loved it. And then you only have to make like a fruit and yogurt parfait in the morning and then your dinner. Great way to live. But yeah, I started meal prepping, protein packing, and then because someone told me it was more cost effective in college, and then I started doing it, I was like, why am I spending like $45 more a month on groceries? And I realized it was because I was meal prepping. You're gonna do pasta tonight with some pesto sauce and chicken. Nice. That's a solid, very simple meal. Yeah. It does, however, Julia, cut down on food waste. Because I'm a single person too, like you. So like, for anyone that isn't a, yay, Moxie! Moxie hit level 8, guys. Gotta get back to work, mini break over. Awesome, have a good one, Swirls. You get food stamp, but it's still not enough, yeah. I don't, like, I can make groceries stretch. I'm very, very resourceful. And it starts by like ditching, not being committed to any of your brand names. If you were committed to any brand names, you're already failing when it comes to grocery shopping. You should not be committed to a single brand ever. I'm not. However, I do keep an eye on things like, you guys remember these that I got 5 for $4? So I do keep an eye on things that I do like that I can get for price, but I will not ever go grocery shopping and say, oh, it's not on sale, but that thought or those words will never come out of my mouth. It's, I need bagels. What is the cheapest way for me to get a bagel? If life is good and I have funds and I want something, cool. I want to get Nerds gummy clusters because I'm going to game with my friends this weekend and I want some candy. That's, you know, that's an expense I'm choosing to take on, but you got your mom going to Aldi. She was a brand name girly. Oh, yeah. That's the hardest part it took me with convincing like some of my friends and stuff to start shopping with me at Trader Joe's, is they were so committed to their brands. And I was like, God damn, like, you guys don't understand. Like, you're spending $80 to $100 extra every single month because you have to have this brand of rice or this brand of chicken or this brand of broccoli or strawberries or whatever it is. But we don't have like a lot of Aldi's or anything out here. These are sliced. Or were you referring to our Wordle from earlier? Hey, creative. But yeah, I like to think I'm a pretty creative shopper. Like, I have one more Red Bull left over there. It's in the AC unit trying to get cool. I only got Red Bull because it was affordable. It was legitimately like the most affordable way for me to get caffeine, and it was cheaper than coffee. This is $3.25 at Starbucks. I was able to get Red Bulls for $2. They're completely sugar loaded and really, really bad for you, but you know. But yeah, shopping is like, it's definitely an art. When I first got divorced, it was like a whole thing of like relearning how to cook for myself as a single person and just like understanding, because like when I was married, we were spending like $400 a month on groceries for 2 people. Plus the buy-ahead right there, because she gets fresh food too, that we make for her. I make for her. But then I became single and I was like, my first shopping trip, I was like $80-$90, and then I went shopping 2 weeks later and I spent like another $70, and I was like, I'm not even at $200. Why were we spending $400 a month on groceries when I was married? Sometimes it was a lot more than that, especially if there was a Costco trip tied to our grocery needs. I fucking hate Costco. I think I'm going to add that to the list of my dating questions. Are you a Costco fan? And if the answer is yes, it was really, really wonderful meeting you. I wish you the best of luck in your dating venture. In the Mormon community, especially out in Utah, Costco is like its own religion. Mormon culture is really big on like food, on like emergency preparedness. And here's the thing, Costco is great when you have a family of 6. Costco is not great when it's you and your partner and you have a cat. Like, there is very, 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 very little that you can get from Costco that's going to save you money over the course of a year. If you can go there and you have storage space to like stock up on like women's hygiene products or paper towels or, you know, stuff that doesn't go bad, like go for it. But like Costco for like 2 adults, you gotta have at least 2 kids if you're shopping at Costco. Like, I'm sorry, like I don't think people realize how much money they're flushing if they're shopping at Costco and you live alone. Unless you're throwing fucking keggers at in your backyard every weekend, that's a whole other conversation. But yeah, I definitely don't do Whole Foods anymore. I did Whole Foods when I worked for Amazon because I got some Prime benefits as an Amazon corporate employee. But I don't do Whole Foods, way too expensive. If I do go somewhere name brand, it's gonna be Ralph's or Vons. If we had an Aldi out here or anywhere nearby, I would definitely love to check one out because I've heard great things. I know they have Aldis in Utah and there's a couple in the area, but none out kind of where I'm at. So you have 2 kids and you still won't shop at Costco? Yeah. You don't use paper towels, but your parents do. Julia, I use paper towels. I use paper towels religiously. I prefer Bounty, but like I'm not a brand hoard. But I'm also a germaphobe. So it's not always a choice with me on using paper towels. It's kind of a... Have a great day, Moxie. But yeah, it is extremely unhygienic to continuously use a hand towel in your bathroom or in your kitchen to dry your hands for anything beyond like a day. So that part really gets under my skin. It's really disgusting to me. So yeah, I do use paper towels. But if I wasn't a germaphobe, I would not. It's great catching up with everybody. It's almost 9 o'clock, so I'm gonna let everyone go about their day. We had some more participation today, so I might do, yeah, I might do this time again tomorrow and just see if we can keep the trend going. If anyone would like to help out, I'm $19 short today. I've already pinged a few friends, but I'm sure I'll be active in Discord if I still need a hand to stick around. But I do hope that you guys all have a wonderful day. I'm going to be live tonight. I'm going to bring a couple of talking points with me. And I hope to be online streaming some video games and stuff during the day. I had a fun time doing that last night, but I am going to work on this morning. I'm going to be clip farming. Had a couple of interesting moments last night that I'm going to get up on YouTube Shorts and just trying to get some content going over there on a more regular basis. So, and then gonna follow up with my case manager this evening. She told me she would get a hold of one of my leads for me when she was done doing homeless outreach today. So that's my day. Hopefully I'll have some updates for you guys tonight. But if not, I hope you guys all have a great day. Thank you so much for supporting the channel and supporting everything I'm doing. I really appreciate all of you guys. And I'll catch you guys this evening. Take care. Have a good one, Alma. Take care, Julia.